Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the Excellence Project. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 6 basic fears that affect us as human beings. 6 basic fears that can hold us back and prevent us from living our best life, prevent us from achieving the things that we want that will benefit us as individuals, will benefit our families, and will benefit everyone around us. However, with a little understanding and some practical techniques, you and I can overcome these fears and live our best life. So let's get started. I am currently reading a book by an author called Dane Maxwell. The name of that book is Start from Zero. And one of the things that I like about this book is that it's a workbook. So you're reading the chapters, but you also have exercises that you can do as you go along. That just helps you to put the information that you're learning into practice, convert information into knowledge that can help you to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And I am currently on chapter 5 or chapter 6, and the name of that chapter is Face Your Mind. It's basically getting you to take a look at your mind, the way you think, your desires, and the beliefs that can get in the way of you accomplishing your desires. In doing the exercises, what I discovered that one of my biggest fear is that I have left this personal development thing a bit too late. We all know I'm not 25. So one of the things that I'm worried about is, do I have time to accomplish the things that I want to accomplish? The massive dreams, the Mount Everest sized dreams that I have set myself out to accomplish. Do I have enough time to accomplish it? Or have I left it too late? There is a saying by Buddha Shakyamuni that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Now, why am I saying that? A few days ago, we were having a new washing machine installed, and the two gentlemen that came to install it, one was a driver and one was the technician who was meant to install the machine. Now, I could normally I would install the machine myself, but I decided on this occasion it was free to get a technician out to install it, so why not? So I decided to take the option to get the technician out to install the machine. So he was a gentleman in his early to mid 60s, I assume, and we were in the kitchen, and we introduced ourselves, and he started sort of doing the things that he needed to prep to install the machine. And while we were there, I had my phone and I was playing a podcast. It was a personal development podcast. So we struck up a conversation about personal development, and we started talking about all the big names in the personal development space. And I was quite impressed that we were having that conversation, and that I knew the names that he was talking about. So to make a long story short, what I learned from the gentleman is that for 35 years of his life, he was an IT consultant. He was a professional IT consultant. He was comfortable with his job. He was very competent at the top of his game. And then a few years ago, he decided that he's going to get out of his comfort zone He's going to try something new. He's going to retrain, get into a field or an industry that's going to get him out and about, and in extension, extended his life by a fair few years, because whereas in IT he was sat behind a desk, not sort of hunched over a screen for hours and hours on end, in this profession he was out and about, he was being physical, he was seeing new places. That means his mental well-being was improving, or was benefiting his mental and physical well-being. And it started me thinking that if this gentleman, whose name I'm not going to call because I don't have his permission to, but if this gentleman at this point in his life could decided that, hey, I've been in this industry for 35 years, I'm pretty much at the top of my game, but you know what, I want to do something else. And he decided that no matter how fearful the unknown was, no matter how much of a challenge this was going to be, he decided that he was going to take that challenge, face the fear, and change his life around. So it left me thinking that if it wasn't too late for him to make this change, if he didn't feel like he left it too late, as a matter of fact, he's quite happy with where he is and the decision that he's made to change, why should I be afraid of making a change? Why should I allow this belief that I have left it too late to hold me back? And my challenge and question to you is there something that you've wanted to achieve? Is there a goal that you've always had at the back of your head that you want to achieve? You kept putting it back and putting it back. For those of us with kids, a lot of times we are not able to do the things that we want because we have to put our children first, and we keep saying, when my kids are older, and when my kids are older, and now your kids are older, you're telling yourself, well, it's probably too late, I am too old. Is there something that you've been wanting to achieve? Is there a cause or anything, no matter how small or how large, that you've been wanting to achieve, and you're telling yourself that it might be too late for you to achieve? Well, like this gentleman who made that change later on in his life, and like me, who's certainly going to press on with the things that I want to accomplish, certainly going to have a look at this belief and ask myself, am I certain that it is too late? And the answer to that question is no. So I am going to press on with the goals and the things that I want to accomplish. That's why I keep doing these videos, so I can share with you the things that I am learning and the things that I am doing, the ways they are working, or if they're not working, I will share with you my journey to become an excellent individual.